What's up, everybody? Today, I wanted to talk about these new censorship rules that are coming out in a lot of new video games, as well as older video games that are now starting to receive these new censorship rules that I actually very much dislike. So, today, we're just going to be going through them, kind of what words, especially in Minecraft, they're trying to censor, and why this is actually bad for the community, for the game, and for just everybody involved, you know? Um, to start off, I wanted to look at these words that are being censored in Minecraft. So, if you don't know, Minecraft has, obviously servers that you can play on. You can play single player or you can play servers, and the servers are run by people, not by Minecraft. So the servers are run by individual people that own these servers and are able to put mods or plugins, as they might be called, as well as the server owners, are allowed to choose which words to censor, which words to allow. So it's always been this way, right? The server owners are allowed to choose which words they want to keep in and keep out, which leads to uh, basically the ability to choose. If you want to play on a server that allows talking trash, saying swear words, bad words, or even slurs, or if you want to play on servers without all of that, or maybe something in between. Like there's always a server for you, depending on what kind of language you're okay with, and it's always been this way, you know. The kind of like most extreme ones are obviously the anarchy servers, which are called anarchy servers because they allow anything. I mean, they allow griefing, they allow saying whatever you want. You can build swastikas and all these kind of things. You won't get banned, you won't get a timeout, no nothing like that. They won't even get removed, right? Because it's an anarchy server, and in some of them you're even allowed to have hacks and cheats, and you won't get banned because it's an anarchy server, right? You're meant to do whatever you want to do. Um, and so what Minecraft is doing now, which is the difference, is they are kind of, or not kind of, they're actually saying to these anarchy server owners and all server owners in general, hey, we don't want your server to be a place where people can say whatever they want to say. So either you put in this new rules that make it so that whenever you say these certain words, you get banned or a timeout or a mute, or we're shutting down your server, right? And I mean, server owners make money off their servers, so they're not going to want to shut them down. So basically, they're left with only one choice, which is to concede and let Minecraft do what they want, which is put in this new list that I have here of words they have censored. Now, the sneaky, kind of almost insidious thing about this is Minecraft hasn't actually come out officially and said, "Hey, we're gonna start banning these words. We're gonna start, regulating these chats." We're like, this is stuff that the player base and the community have discovered on their own through like just out of nowhere, starting to get bans and mutes on servers that they never had before. Uh, and the community like kind of has put together like through trial and error, put together a list of words that are currently banned, just like trying to see what works, what can you say, what can you not say, and so forth. So some of them are like slurs or whatever, which you would expect, obviously. And then some of them are just like really weird kind of words that Minecraft has now decided to ban. I thought we'd go through some of them. One funny one is furry. So you're not allowed to say furry anymore. Which I mean, the only logic behind that is probably Minecraft thought people were being condescending towards furries, and therefore they want to ban the word furry. But that just seems stupid. I mean, wouldn't the solution to that be doing something about the people being condescending and not just the word furry? Because like furries use the word furry, and they're not being condescending towards each other. So I kind of feel like, and probably furries probably use the word furry more than non-furries. So you're kind of affecting the furries more than you're affecting the non-furries, trying to be condescending to the furries by banning the word furry. And also, it's just an adjective. I mean, what if I had like a dog in Minecraft and I wanted to say, "Oh my God, he's so cute and furry" or something, but I can't say that now because I'd get muted on a server, which is horrible in my opinion. Another one is ass. You can't say ass anymore. I think that's like such a like a, that's kind of like a like just sensitive decision making, like banning the word ass. I mean, come on, we're all grown up, and even the ones who are not grown up, like, uh, who cares, 7-year-olds say ass, and they're not gonna grow up and fucking become hate speech criminals or something. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? And then the weirdest one, in my opinion, is the word hoe. So they actually are like starting to put regulations on the word hoe in chat, And this one is the most ridiculous one, because if you ever played Minecraft more than 5 minutes, you'll know hoe is an item in Minecraft. It's the most essential item when it comes to making farms, like seed farms. Obviously, if you want to plant your potatoes, if you want to plant your carrots, you want to grow some wheat, some beetroots, whatever, you'll need a hoe. But now you won't be able to ask your friend for a hoe because the word hoe is banned. So thank you, Minecraft, for making up an item and then banning the people who mention that item. Real smart on your part, I would say. And these are just some of the words. I mean, obviously, swear words like fuck or shit or uh, stuff like that is banned. Also, drugs, cocaine, weed, all these type of words are banned. Which is, I mean, I get why Minecraft is banning those, but on principle, I'm gonna get into this later. I'm gonna tell you why this is actually bad. Some of the more extreme ones, like slurs and just straight up like bad words, are just don't even think about it. You say those, you get banned, obviously. But a reason why I think the reason why I think this is actually a very bad thing is because, like I said before, back in the day, we didn't even need this. I mean, we don't need this now. We didn't need it before because what it used to be the case is that if you were a person that didn't want to go in a server where people said swear words or slurs or built, swastikas or things like that, you could go into a server that had those things banned, or you could go in a server where those things were not allowed, right? And you would be able to play just fine. And if you wanted to go in a server where you could say whatever you want, or you just wanted to go in any server and you're fine with people saying whatever they want, even if you're not the kind of guy that want to say those things, you could go in a server where that those type of things are allowed. But now Minecraft is taking that choice away from you and saying, nope, that's not happening. Whatever server you go to, it's going to be our rules or nothing. And in a lot of games, this would be obviously, right? The game decides what's allowed in the game, right? But in Minecraft and every game that has servers, I think this is way different because Minecraft servers are nothing without the server owners. And now Minecraft is taking away agency from the server owners. So the server owners that, own the actual hardware that the server is being hosted on, or pay for it at least, that have structured the server in a way that they like it, put the plugins, put the mods, attracted a large player base, right, through their various mini games or just fun type of differences. Created a community, probably have like a whole Discord and everyone's playing on it. All of that is now being kind of like stomped out by Minecraft, and Minecraft saying, nope, you're gonna listen to us. All that work you did was just for our sake, and we still, own you, and we can tell you what we want you to allow and not allow. Or if you care about free speech at all, you don't realize why this is bad, right? It's like the same thing with Rust. If you ever played Rust, you'll know that game has a reputation for being the game where people say the N word, where people call you a bunch of things, right? And where people act very condescending, I guess you could say, right, to everybody. But even Rust has also started to get a lot of restrictions on these words. I mean, I was playing Rust just last month, and I went into 4 or 5 different servers where you would get muted for saying things like retard, or you would get a warning for saying things like a dumbass, or you would, if you said slurs, you would get like just muted instantly, or maybe even banned. You know, and the core of all this, what I'm trying to get to, is that video games like Rust and Minecraft are good because of the people who play them. At least in the case of the servers. I mean, if you want to play Minecraft on your own, then you can go and do that, and you can say whatever you want, right? That's still the thing, but you're just saying it to no one, so it doesn't really matter. But the multiplayer experience is powered by the players and by the server owners, right? Sure, it wouldn't exist without the developers and the guys owning, like the guys who actually own the game and the company. But the reason people gravitate towards different Minecraft servers and different Rust servers is because of the people who play on them and the people who administrate those servers, not the actual developers themselves. So it logically follows that the people who own those servers and play on those servers would know what's better for the servers and better for the game more than the people who actually own the game, because people who own the game don't administer the servers in the same way. Now, continuing on with this, I think it's almost the worst part of all this isn't just the fact that they're censoring these words, it's the fact that they're doing it unofficially. Or not unofficially, but like in secret, kind of. How do I say this? I mean, well, they're just not announcing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they put in these restrictions, but instead of saying to the public on like a newsletter or just on the actual Minecraft launcher, like, hey, new rules are in place. These are the rules. You know, we're open with all this. They do it in secret, right? They go in secret to the server owners and say, hey, these words are not going to be allowed. If you're allowing these words and we detect it, you're getting banned. You're not going to have a server. We're going to shut down your server. And this proves, obviously, that Minecraft knows that what they're doing is not popular. And Minecraft knows what they're doing is not going to be liked by the community. And it just shows that Minecraft is acting against the community consciously, right? And trying to hide it, which is even worse than the fact that they're just trying to do it. I mean, if they were just all honest with it and just said like, "Hey guys, you know, we want to move Minecraft in this direction, and it requires us to just kind of mute these kind of words and ban people who say them," I still wouldn't be on board with it. But at least they were honest, right? But this instead of kind of like going around, beating around the bush, lying to the community. I mean, it builds mistrust between the community and the developers. And this is in a time where already people are starting to feel like Minecraft is moving in a direction that they don't want it to move in, right? I, for one, think that they're adding a little bit too much stuff, but it's been like that for a while. I mean, that's been a problem for a while, but you know, they're adding a bit too much stuff. A lot of stuff they're adding is just overly complicated and still useless. And a lot of people are saying, you know, the famous quote or whatever, like it just doesn't feel like Minecraft, right? And I think that in the same way that adding all these things is making Minecraft not feel like Minecraft, putting restrictions and regulations on an anarchy server is gonna make it not feel like an anarchy server. It's gonna make it feel like you're playing a video game for children or like little children, you know? And where the video title comes from, really, which is what I'm gonna say now, is that this is all very gay. I mean, this is all just acting very gay in every type of way, and it's almost like they're conditioning you to be okay with this or just accept this so that in the future they can do worse things. Like in the future, if Minecraft says to server owners, "Hey, you guys are making money off this thing. Okay, we want fucking 80% of it or something like that. I don't know, something crazy like that. I don't know actually how much Minecraft takes off of server owners, if anything at all. It's almost like it's conditioning us to in the future have to accept all this and have to be okay with all this. And if Minecraft tomorrow says to the server owners, you know, hey, we don't want you to allow people to PvP, then they have no choice, right? If they say, hey, we don't want you guys to have, you know, pay to win type of stuff or like VIP and that kind of stuff, then they have no choice because ultimately Minecraft is the one that's allowing all these servers to exist on their platform. But if Minecraft wants to shut them down, they can shut them down. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying that's a bad thing. I think Minecraft should be hands off when it comes to their servers. I think what Minecraft should do, this is my solution, is Minecraft should host their own servers with all the mini games and with all the fun stuff, and there they can put in their own rules, and there they can make their own type of regulations. And if those servers end up being the most popular, the most played, the most loved, then you know, go ahead. I mean, play that if you want, and I'm sure you know Minecraft's gonna love that. But I really think that people prefer, in general, more freedom to say what they want and more freedom to build what they want and type what they want and express themselves in whatever way they want. You know, I mean, that's the reason people even gravitate to things like anarchy servers in the first place. It's because you can do whatever you want, and that's a selling point. That's attractive. That's something that people want to do. And when you're taking that choice away from them, you're limiting their freedom. You're limiting their player experience by saying, here's one less thing you can do, or here's one less type of experience you can have. And that's a large amount of the player base that actually like that kind of stuff. And Minecraft is just kind of saying like, "Fuck you! You're not playing Minecraft the way we want you to play it, and we're not gonna allow you to keep doing that." If I sound kind of all over the place or just ranty, it's because this is a rant. I didn't write anything down. I just have a list of things in front of me, and I'm just gonna put this over some Skyrim gameplay that I recorded the other day. Um, and it's because I'm pissed off because I know that this is coming for more games. I mean, every new game that's released is gonna get censorship. Every old game that's been out is gonna get censorship, and it's not gonna stop at Minecraft and Rust. I mean, Rust always had a reputation of being a game where you could say whatever you want and people said whatever they want, and now it's not like that anymore. So who's to say the next victim isn't CS or something like that? You know, CS Counter Strike has also the reputation of people saying slurs, people saying bad words, people saying calling each other, insults and all that kind of stuff. And who's to say that that's not the next victim? Who's to say that next Valve is gonna say, you know what? No, you guys are not gonna be able to call each other retards. All you can say is you're a bad player, or maybe not even that. You know, I got freaking banned the other day from a subreddit for calling a person a dumbass. Right? Just the word dumbass got me banned, and it's all kind of moving our society and our tolerance of bad things and bad words to like a very sensitive stage. It's kind of like we're being conditioned to be afraid of bad words, to be afraid of swear words, to be afraid of all these things. And yeah, I mean, if you're okay with this, then you're a faggot. So that's all I got to say. This was a very angry rant, and some more structured videos are planned to come in the future, I guess. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and yeah, I love you guys. God bless you.